Alright, so my final thoughts are My final thoughts. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Shakira, but you guys can call me Sharky. If you're new to this channel, thank you for clicking on my video and joining me today. And if you find that you like what you see by the end of the video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your way out. My goal for one of my New Year's resolutions for 2017 is to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if you want to help me reach that number, click the subscribe button. If you're not new to this channel, welcome back and thank you for coming back. I know why you came back, because I'm fucking awesome. And you love me. Alright, so this is my first video of 2017. This is exciting, but not that exciting because nothing's really changed, honestly, except for my backdrop. This is awesome, isn't it? It's beautiful. I wanted to add it because it's like aquatic, because you know, sharks and me and water. Yeah. Today's video I'm really excited about because it starts a new series that I'm going to be doing on my channel called Sink or Swim. So basically what's going to happen is I'm going to find cheap / affordable weird things or not so weird things online, beauty supply stores, drugstore, you know, wherever I go, and I'm going to bring them on the channel and I'm going to test them out. So today's product is something that I found at my beauty supply store while I was there recently, and it is these guys. These look very familiar, I know, because they look like the Artis brushes that are very, very popular right now in the world. So these are the Magic Collection Blending and Contouring Oval Soft and Smooth Brushes. This is the Jumbo. This is the Jumbo, and then this, I guess, it doesn't really have it doesn't get a special size name. It's just this. So as you know, the Artis brushes are the brushes they're shaped like this, that came out or became really popular not too long ago, a couple months ago, and people have been buying them up, and some people have also been looking for dupes of them. So I figured what I would do, because I don't own the Artis brushes and I know they're really fucking expensive, I decided to test these out to see if these are a more affordable option. And what I'm going to be comparing it to is A, my knockoff beauty blender, and B, my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. These are the two things that I use to put on foundation, and these are the things that work best for me for putting on foundation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one half of my face with this brush, and I'm going to do the other half of my face with the things that I normally use. And then for the smaller brush, I decided I would use this for cream contouring. It's getting cold outside, so it's back time for me to start using cream contour. I don't do it when it's warmer just because I feel like it's more product on my face. In theory, or in reality, it's one more product, so it's not that big a deal, but you know, we're gonna try to start bringing that back in just because. So this half of my face is going to be for the thingamajiggy, and then this half of my face is going to be for my Real Techniques brush and for my sponge. So I'm gonna do from here down with the sponge and from here up with the Real Techniques brush, and we're gonna do a side-by-side comparison and see if these brushes are worth buying. Also, this brush was $7.99 at the beauty supply, and the tiny brush was $2.99. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started with the comparison. I'm going to open this up really quick. Ooh, okay, so first impression of it, it's got some weight to it. It's definitely very hefty. And the bristles are really soft. Yeah, that's soft. This part of the brush is kind of flimsy, as you can see. So if you do get this, I would be careful and, you know, hold it kind of like this, just so you don't break it. There were maybe 5 more of these at the beauty supply, but I didn't want to buy all of them just because if it doesn't work, then I don't want to fucking own the whole set of it. Okay, so the smaller one is also kind of hefty, but it doesn't bend as much as the bigger one, and it's also pretty soft. And that's like a perfect size to do my contour. So So for today's foundation, I'm going to be using the same foundation that I've been using for a while now. This is the Revlon Color Stay. This is in the shade Mahogany. Yes, in the shade Mahogany. So first I'm going to do the Real Techniques and Beauty Sponge side. So what I do is I just pump it onto my face. And I'm going to blend it out with the sponge. I'm going to do just a little bit more because I want a little bit more coverage. The one thing I will say about the sponge is it does absorb a little bit of product. Now, not an extreme amount, but it's kind of noticeable how much it does. But it also gives me a very smooth and flawless finish. And it's not like a cakey finish either. It's like a really natural, smooth finish. Alright, so that is the sponge. Pretty nice. Okay, and now I'm going to pump some more on my face and going to do the Real Techniques brush. Actually, I'm going to put it on with this because some of it gets stuck up underneath the pump and I can't get it onto my face. So I'm just going to use this little brush. Oh, that was too much. Let's just bring it over to the other side and we'll let it sit. I need to clean my brushes. I need to clean my brushes. Okay, so now the Real Techniques brush. What I like about this one is I can get really precise, and it also gives me a really nice natural finish. Alright, so that is the Real Techniques brush. As you can see, both of them are really nice application. Blends together really nicely. You know, not much to do. Just is what it is. Okay, so now we're gonna try the Now we're gonna try the Jumbo brush. It may be a little bit hard to get around my eyes and stuff, but we'll see. So same thing I did before. I'm gonna put the foundation on my face first, and then I'm gonna blend it in. I've never actually used a brush like this, so I don't know.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Okay. Good enough. Alright, so that's that side. What I can say first off is applying it at first, or using the brush at first. Using the brush at first was kind of, it made everything kind of streaky. But then, you know, once I started blending it a little bit more, it wasn't as streaky. It's kind of hard. It's a very hard brush. Like, the bristles are soft, but I think it's so densely packed that there's no, like, malleability. It's just a hard, dense brush. And there's some areas, like up here, where it just didn't blend well. Especially, like, right here. I don't know if you can see that, but it just didn't blend anything right there. It's definitely more full coverage also, or like it didn't soak up as much product as the sponge did.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Overall, I think I would use it, but not, I would use it for this area of my face, simply because it is not good at getting, and I mean that's probably kind of obvious if you think about it because it's a giant brush, but I wouldn't use it for up here per se, not even on my forehead, just down here. I don't know, I like it, but I don't, know. We're gonna do the contour and then I'll give like my final thoughts. Okay, so we're gonna do contour now. What I'm gonna be using to contour is the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is in the shade Mahogany, which is darker than my foundation shade, which is also called Mahogany. You guys like my brows? I shaved off the tail of them and I've been drawing them in differently. Just curious. I think they look pretty cool. I like them. They make me look kind of like a fictional character, you know? But maybe not everybody's cup of tea. Anyway, okay, so now we're going to use the smaller brush and we're going to blend it. Wait, wrong side. Oops. It's okay, I didn't really get into blending. Okay, so for the smaller side, I'm going to still use the sponge. And I'm just going to use the tip of it. Okay, so as you can see, that blended out very nicely. It's kind of intense, but that's how I like my contour. So alright, and now we're going to do the other side with the brush.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
I think that was a bit much. I'm not good at cream contouring, which is probably why I don't do it. Okay, so that also blended out really well. Only thing is I would have to clean up underneath it just a little bit, but yeah, it didn't blend out bad. The sponge definitely gives a more natural look, but the brush, you can obviously tell that that's cream contour, and it's fine because normally what I would do is I would do cream highlight, cream contour, and then go over my face powder to make it more subtle. So it is like okay to have a very strong cream contour because I like to go back over it, but it's not bad. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and give my overall feel on the brushes. My final thoughts are, I would probably use the brushes again, but I don't think they would be like my go-to brushes just because they're kind of hard, like I said before. Like they're really, really dense, and then there's no wiggle room. There's no, oh, if you press it against your face hard enough, the brushes will bend. It's just kind of like punching yourself in the face. So yeah, I would use them again, but I would probably not use them that often. Do I think they're worth the money? Yes. Like I said, the big brush was $7.99, the little brush was $2.99. They're really cheap, inexpensive brushes, and if you are more proficient at using these type of brushes, then they're probably going to work out a lot better for you, just because I'm not used to using this type of brush. I'm used to using the brush with the, the normal brush, or I'm used to using a sponge. So, final rating, I'll give, hey look. That's not makeup, that's just, the bristles are kind of clumped together. Sorry, I'm easily distracted. Final thoughts, I'll give this a swim. They didn't sink. Not quite. They swam. Their fins are pretty good. Get it? Talking about sharks. God, I'm an idiot. Someone help me. Okay, so yeah, I'll give these a swim. Buy them if you can find them. They're the Magic Collection. If I can find them online, I'll leave the link for them below. They're a hell of a lot cheaper than the Artis brushes and probably any other dupe that you can find for them, unless you find like one that's like $1. So yeah, that's the end of that video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please hit the like button on your way out. And if you enjoy me as a person living her truth on the planet today, please hit the subscribe button. Other than that, hopefully I'll see you around. Have a good day. Bye.